Top of the morning to you, laddies. My name is Washbush, and welcome to Blueprints, which is a game I saw a lot of people play, and I wanted to play it so bad I just got it myself with a PlayStation Plus extra subscription, only for $13. Let's go! And I also have other games there I could play. Anyway, let's go and do it. It's a puzzle game. The greatest puzzle game in the history. Also, my eye hurts and I'm kind of sick, so I might sound a little bit weird, and I might be touching my itching eye too much. Yeah, and also this Dogu Bomb presents. Do you remember those stuff? Because after we finish this, I'm gonna play every Dogu game ever. I hope it doesn't destroy my fucking eye.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills
They put it on a
and
vinyl
testaments
record.
heretofore made by me.
That's probably difficult to do.
I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly.
Ooh.
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate.
Ah,
The location
what
of
is
the
the
room
definition
has
of
been
estate?
kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor.
Yeah,
But
probably
I
doesn't
am
even exist.
confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its
Which is
whereabouts
me.
within
The
the
puzzle
Highgate
man
Manor.
itself.
Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
Oh, no, not a lapse.
Whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Alright, Mr. Herbert. Mr. Grand Uncle. Blueprints. Is that me? Oh my god, what do you need the back for? With fucking camping equipment or whatever that is in a hat. You're going into house. Well, guys, I don't know. I'm not sure about definition of estate. I think estate is the whole place with the land as well. I was like, if I'm supposed to find 46 room in a 45 estate, I might not even go in. It's probably outside. But then I was like, estate is probably land as well. That mountain looks like a penis. All right. What is this? Simon, welcome to Mount Holy. You may not remember, but I have found memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those last summer days when I wiped your ass as you were a little. By the time you read this, I will assume you're fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intention in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I choose you as my heir. As his heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. God damn it, I wanted to brought some demolition fucking. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. And whatever, you may not stay overnight. What do you do? I do not suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the resources of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. How could I, Grand Uncle? These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I'm uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. I believe that. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. Someone write it down. With all my love and wishes, best of luck. Herbert of Leclerc. Probably. What is this? Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory lock during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing R2. Is it? What is this? Antechamber. From its root meaning, the room before, all signs and paths point toward the antechamber. This mysterious sealed room, resting on the ninth rank, may prove, however, quite an initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw connections between this chamber and room 46. Do you have more rooms? No, everything is empty. Fresh flowers. What is this? Okay. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose steps. When you no longer have steps, I lose. Yeah, I'm not reading the rest of it. I get it. Anything else here? Birds. Candle. A bird. Code. Candle. Birds and code. Ace of spades. Whose statue is this? Alright, I will go to the left. Because left is always right. There is, as should be in a hallway, a closet. And in a closet, I see a key. And a key card opens electronically powered security doors. You have such fancy shit in your room? Is that all that there is? I guess so. That's all that is over there. There's a clock. Okay, but now I unlocked a description. How do I go there though? Yeah, R1. Room 46, antechamber. Where's my Why is my room not within the rooms? You know what I mean? Oh, it's here. Okay. Rooms 1 to 12. Closed in item. A very modest recessed space and used for storage. This particular closet is favored by the junior members of the staff who utilize it to stash away assorted articles. and knickknacks whose proper place in the estate is yet unknown to them. Type dead end. Rarity commonplace. Drafted one line. It's a commonplace. Come on. Yeah. Okay. Now, this is just some fancy door over here, so I'm not gonna waste my. That's where we go at the end. Okay. Den. What is den? Exactly. Laboratory. It would be weird to put laboratory in the main hall, you know what I mean? Spare room. That would also be weird to put. Den. I don't know what den is. Let me Google what's den. Den meaning a wild mammal's hidden home, a lair. The cup is dented into a wild mammal's hidden home. I don't want any of these room here. You know what I mean? Maybe spare room, because spare room is just room that is for something that nobody wants. I'm not gonna put den here. That would be a terrible place to put den, you know? I'm designing my own house now. After all, I'm gonna fucking inherit it after this. There's nothing in here. But if there's this in here, so I guess that's good. Alright, what is behind the door? Could be nuke. Wait, blueprint. Am I at the end? Or there's one more map. I don't know. Well, man. It sure is not bedroom. That would be weird. I'm looking of peril or nuke, and I don't want it to be peril because peril, there's a puzzle inside and it looks like fancy something. Let's make it a nuke, okay? But I don't really know what's nuke. What is this? Noteworthy. As you continue in your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Actually, do you want me to do that? Fine, I'll do it. I will do it then. Just give me. Diary 2024. There should be some space in this diary that I abandoned and put it into my archive. You destroyed this. Alright, I got it. Guys, I got it. So far, what I have in my diary, what I would like to point in my blueprint. So it's the girl name. Please don't leak. Blueprint. So what do I want to note? What was another room? There was a staff member. I only went to nuke. No, this is a nuke. Main hall. Okay, I don't think I want to fucking type anything. So far, I know nothing except what Grandpa told me and what I will probably find information about anytime. Is this the journal you want me to pick? I picked actual journal there. Wait, is that all it says? Yeah, it's all it said. All it said. Rank 1 nuke. Key. Book. What is nuke for? Is that a jukebox? Alright, let's go. I'm at the end, okay. What could be here, what I kind of want to be here, it's not laboratory. Laboratory is some fancy shit that you put in a main guest people room. Then It's like a chilling room. If I pantry, it's what I'm on the side of the mansion, and I feel like there should be a pantry with an apple. Okay, what does this say? Bridget with the small b. Please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover the expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Whose money is this then? And I only found 1 apple. Where's the rest of my food? Did that guy did not that the person was made this was the person for who was oh my god, he didn't 5 apple. I only got 1 apple. How dare he? He didn't, you know, he didn't do it. I only have 1 apple and 4 coins. What am I gonna pay for? Is there a shop in this house? Coffee. Oh, what 1 oh. Alright. So where do I want to go now? I want a guest bedroom. I don't think guest bedroom should be here. The only logical thing that should be here is not bedroom or guest bedroom. It's a halfway, dude. But didn't I kill some place now? Ah, I killed the door. Well, and that could be a chapel. Or parlor or a storeroom. It's not gonna be storeroom. I don't think it should be parlor. The only logical thing should be chapel. But the entry to chapel is kind of weird, you know? Who cares? I guess the priest is also a staff, so he should have a chapel coming that way. I go there. And I pay for my visit. This goes... Wait, never mind. Chapel is faced like this. Yeah, this is so fucking weird. Did I just... No! I think I blocked that shit hole. I want to restore it already. But let's just keep going. Let's just keep it going. I ruined my house. I'll go left, okay? And in the left, let's keep my... There should be some staff room. Or not lavatory, not guest room. Corridor is the only option. To mine, because that's how I want to design it. Now, I need a place to go to 2 places, which is Courtyard, of course. Cat, get the fuck out! You're gonna crash my fucking thing again. But I don't have a gem. Yeah, it might be a problem. It's fine. I will go with bedroom or storeroom, but then I will lock 1 place. I'm gonna lock any places. It has to be bedroom. Whose bedroom? I don't know. I can use a key on this chest. Do I use key on that chest? What does this say? Greetings from Reddington. Is that my fucking village? A village of peasants? Oh, that's so cute. It's oregano. It's a giant hand pointing down. Another orgasm. A plane. Okay, so the only thing here is this. Question is, do I waste my key on it? Why not? Maybe there's another key inside. Oh, there's 3 keys inside. Okay, I call that a deal. Anyway, where do we go? We go down now. So this should be a dead-end room because there is laboratory would be good, would be matching. A nursery with the babies inside. I don't know. I will go with laboratory. It's a toilet, and I have no reflection. Okay. HSS. Is this a grandpa's laboratory? Or maybe it's just his branding. And there's nothing inside? Are you kidding me? I wanna take a bath, yeah. Can't open. Toilet paper. Oh, right. That's it, I guess. Waste some steps, but it's okay. You're a waste of my money, but it's also okay. And I waste entrance hall, but it's fine because now my house is so weird. Like all the guests have to go from through the staff rooms. I don't have gems. It shouldn't be a storeroom, you know what I mean? So let's go with Dan. It will also give me gem. That's cool. That was my gem. A clock. It's a 12. It's almost 11. Almost 11. Almost 11. Why do you need so many clocks in one room? So cozy. That's a stamp. Almost 11. How's this room called again? A clock room? Sure looks like a clock room to me. Okay, now we go left or right. I'll go left. Left is always right in a gaming sense, you know. We either go to parlor, dining room, or commissary. We cannot go to parlor, dining room. Commissary is the only room that makes sense in this situation because other will create a blocking door. So we go to commissary. Commissary. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 6. Sorry for any inconvenience. Should I remember that? Without staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically as your attendance will no longer be registered at the morning or roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at the security where the punch clock used to be and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed as always to our house manager, Mr. Babage. So we need the clock out. Okay, I'm gonna write this down. Because that means I should put a clock out room next to the hall so they can clock out easily, you know? Not like they go to their job and they clock out 15 minutes later because they have to walk to the fucking clock out room. Okay, so clock. Oh my god, why is my hand so blue? Clock out. And where do we clock out? Electronically, as a registered morning call, it is doubly important that you not fail to clock in at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. Okay. Electronic terminal. So we clock out there. My hands are so blue! I took a fucking pen that I bid before and now it's angry at me. Okay, sale. What do we have for sale? Gem for 3, which I can't afford. Salt shaker. Shower or key? Key for 10. That's some skimming shit. You call this 50% off? Maybe there's something in the garbage. No. Free water? No. Can you play video games? No, no. What game is that though? 3 blocks. It's kinda. Anyway, going up now. Up now. To the kitchen, to the bunk room, or to payroll. I don't want to go to kitchen, but I don't know what happened to my jam. What happened with my jam? Alright, I'll go to payroll then. What did payroll say? A puzzle. Payroll is a puzzle. Grandpa? What is this? Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in a distant society. Cat, shut the fuck up! And we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have the illusion that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particular of this game when I found the time, of course. And I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, Mr. Lowbury. There will always be fucking shit cat. Now it's in my nose. There will always be at least one box which displays true statement. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statement. Only one box has a prize, within the other two are always empty. Alright. Do I need this? Or is it? Wind up key, a component of the payroll game. Oh, so it's a component of the payroll game. Where exactly is the game? Alright, this box contains gems. Why would a box lie? Also, oh. Why would you assume that the black box is lying? There's no way. I don't even have to read the other boxes. I just opened this shit. I'm kidding. Let's go. Let's read the other boxes. I wanted. The other 2 boxes contains gems. Well, you are a liar because only one box contains gem. So we have one liar. All 3 boxes contain gem. We have 2 liars. I called it. Black box never lies. Now I have 2 gems. I don't know what to do with them. Okay, map. Where do we go, map? We can only go to right. This is already a weird mansion plan. There's no way I find success in this. Okay, drawing room. Drawing room is a waste. Everything is a waste. Because I will kill one door, but I will make a room for other door. But then it can let me to other place. Do you know what I mean? Do I do that? Do I do this? Commissary. It's a big decision. Big decision. Big decision to make. I think I should take a storeroom. But it would be weird to put a storeroom here. Maybe a guest bedroom. So they could see the grandpa. Yeah. Let's put the storeroom, I guess. Why to put storeroom somewhere else? Let's make a guest bedroom. Is it weird to put guest bedroom? No, it's kinda already weird, but yeah, whatever. Guest bedroom it is, and we find Sinclair. Just wanted to write you a quick note. Thinking for the weekend I had a thrilling time on a hunt with Lord Evanson, which peculiar personality someone made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in a house. I was begging to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoyed your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Show mathematical puzzles, rules of darts. Am I writing that down? No, not really. Kind of makes sense, you know what I mean? What is this? Car keys. Spare set of car keys. Whose car is that, though? So this is a guest room. It has two beds, not only one. Well, I guess the guests are married. Or guests have a friend. There's two date. Alright. Grandpa, I can't see anything through the window. Because, you know, these are not actual windows, which means I messed up. This room should have never been here. God damn it. My house is a mess. Do we go here now? Yeah. Through the den. Den, what do you have for me? Courtyard, utility closet, or storeroom? Well, it can be these two, so it has to be this one. And it also matches, so that's cool. It also matches. Okay, this... I can take this. Looks like it could be useful for digging. Digging what? Dead bodies? Do I dig this? Oh, I can dig it. Not even work picking it up. Pebbles. What the fuck is pebbles? Alright, where do we go now? We can go over here, which could be a dead-end room. Why not? Let's make it a dead-end room. 2 bedrooms, east hallway. Which side is the east? Well, give me... Let me do a compass. Show me a compass. Compass. East is a right side, so we are at the right side if the mansion is facing north. How do I know if that's north or not? I don't want this to be dining room. I don't really... You know, the east hallway is kind of blocking something. But that's the only thing I kind of want it to be. You know what I mean? Let's go with that. Why not? Okay. There is a luggage. We should put this at the start. Okay, so let's type it up. East wing something. How is it called? East wing hole? East wing hole. Start of the map. And what else? At the edge. At the edge. Second rank. That's where I wanted to put it. I will just make a note for that. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to play the game, but if I'm gonna inherit this house, as I said, I want to not. I want it to not be a mess. Okay. What is that? Do you think I can go outside one day? Okay, we go here. I would prefer this to not be deaded room, but boudoir. There's a boudoir, and it could not be a deaded room. Or I could make it a deaded room. What do you want, guys? I think I want boudoir. Boudoir. What is that thing on the floor? Shoes. Is this a ladies' room? They have a view on a dude statue, and it has two windows. So I picked the right thing. I picked the right thing. Okay, boudoir. Boudoir always goes. Boudoir goes to the edge of the mansion. West wall room. Not really an edge. West wall room. Edge. Alright, alright. Wrote it down. A safe. Needs a code. Wait, didn't I pick up a picture or something? So who gives safe for Christmas? What which Okay, let's play with an idea that nobody ever visited this room and it's a default code. So I will try a 4 zeros. Wrong code. What else do we play with? Let's play with an idea that this is not a Christmas photo by accident. So Christmas is 12/20/25. 12/25. Oh, it was that. And there's a gym and leather. Okay. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. What is happening? It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I'm shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stop to kissing the food that treats upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name for fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifice she did. But for the love of God, do not by that same display of weakness clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of the 100 Nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will split upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming to for Christmas this year. Daniel. Is that my father? Father, what the fuck you talking about? What did the niece do? Or a mom? What are you talking about? I cannot connect. My eye is leaking some jizz, and my nose is full. I cannot tell. Alright, so they did not come for Christmas because my mother or someone else did something and died for it. But Grandpa did not want to tell anybody for it. I guess it has something to do with the Rome 46. Maybe she found it, and Grandpa had to kill her. Understandable. I would do the same thing, Grandpa. Don't worry about it. Anyway, is there anything good he said? Anything useful? I don't know. I'm too lazy to read it again. So that's what it was in the state. Ba, ba, ba. Where are we? Over here. Okay, we kind of don't want it to end up like that. So the dining room is the best option. Yeah, only dining room. Only option. And it serves meal if it's on rank 8. And I'm on rank 4. So it doesn't serve any meal. Do I have to write this down? I probably don't, since, it always says it should be on rank 8 in the description. Alright. Doesn't serve any room or anything or any money. Alright, let's go to rank 5. Rank 5. We have a security, storeroom, or a junk. We go to security. Oh, what is it? Did I do something good? Did I do something good? Where's your hat, weirdo? So security with a computer should be at the start. Either at the start, like the first ranks, or it's missing a movie. Something else with the computer should be at the start. I think it's something else. I don't think it's security. Security room has a weird placement. Weird door placement. Sure has a weird door placement. Okay, what am I looking at? Random rooms? Do those rooms means anything to me? Piano school room? You're pointing at yourself. Oh my god, it's 2 frames per second. Nasty. What does this say? Blue memories true, red memories lies. Unless it string. Unless written. Red memories are lies unless they are written. By hand. Ah! Unless they're written by hand. So only printed are lies. And who's spreading lies over here? Like, what the fuck? Can I not go inside? Like, of course I can. Coffee maker, microwave, and security. Terminal password. And what is this? This is printed, so this is a lie. I'm not even reading that. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. This is something I should remember. Security cars, and what is the likewise a redundant security measure? Normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Oh, so this is the north. Okay, so now I'm not making it up. Up is north, this is west, and this is the opposite of west, whatever is opposite of west. How would I know? I'm dumb. Anyway, look at my beautiful plants over there. Anyway, there's a password that starts with S, and that's pretty much all I can read. Yeah, it just says that everyone has to punch. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm at the rank 5 or something, and they have to walk all the way from the entry hall to the rank 5, which doesn't make any fucking sense. Does it make sense to you? No. What time is it? Is time actually progressing, or this clock is showing me different time from the clock room? Because this is a 1:55. What can I see over here? Is it a telephone? See the spare room. Computer. What do you have for me, computer? Welcome to the Mount Security. Press enter. View estate inventory, keycard system, log into network, exit. Estate inventory. The following is the detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. Nothing. Okay, okay. Hey, computer. I want to go back to have more options to show me. Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electric keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Keycard system settings written to security. Security level medium, offline mode locked. Of course we go to offline mode. This mode determines that the default settings, the security doors will be set to if power is lost during a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. If any staff are working on the estate. Nobody's working on the estate, but fuck your security. Set security level. Security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. You should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with the low settings and 5 or 6 with the high settings. Okay, I go to low. And keycard send written to security. Log into network terminal password. That is scrabbled over there. Okay. Okay, on the right, I think there could be a room or a double. Ah, it's locked because we are on a high rank, right? But this one is not locked. Utility close, kitchen or laundry room. I don't think I should go to kitchen because it will lock the door. Laundry room will not lock the door. Break utility closet. Kind of place where I want to go. You know what I mean? From the security to utility makes sense. There's a tiger. That thing that I've seen before. Someone likes that thing. Oh my god. Keycard entry system is on. I guess I have a keycard too. What are whack indicators? VAC. Okay. Hopefully one day I will know. Cabinet. There's no electricity in the cabinet. Garage. We go garage on. Why would it be off? Dark room on, off. On. Gymnasium off. On. I'll go off. Or on. I don't know. I will return if I have to. Goodbye. Okay, so I'll go to locked room now. Use key. 3 more keys. Alright. Patio. Spread diamond in each green room. That's cool, isn't it? Patio is the one that makes sense. Because it's also finished like that. Like, see, the end of the map is over there. So it should be over there. There's also observatory and the dark room. Dark room doesn't make sense. So let's go patio. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, this doesn't make sense. I take it back. Is this a key card room? Alright. Since we're in a patio, we could as well go to greenhouse, right? That would make a sense. But greenhouse is closed. There's nothing. There's no way to go, so I have to go to kitchen. I'm sorry, greenhouse. Has to be the kitchen. Because then I'm stuck. It's kind of scary that I only have one door left. Yeah, and I don't have a gem. Alright. Is this the end? Love is in the air. There was a gem. I'm so stupid. Occasionally, you may discover small mounds of dirt. Yeah, I found out that by myself. Not worth picking up. Old shoe. Alright, I think I have to call it a day because I don't have any way to go. I killed every single way possible. But we learned some stuff. We learned some stuff. What I definitely learned, but I feel like I should be doing, is connecting each color room with another color room. You know what I mean? So I did a good job on entrance hall, spare room, nuke, pantry, but then I connected hallway. Wait, how many colors are there? There's way too many colors, though. Let's call it a day. Mid-sized inn. Mount Holy, 5 bedrooms. Mount Holy Inn. Alright. Save and continue. I think I'm on a good track, you know. First one, that's just the calibration that doesn't count. I'm gonna find room 46 on the second try. Then it's fucking disconnecting my HDMI. Never mind. Second try it is. Alright. So what I wanna do. This is the same letter. Open only in the end of my dead. Yeah, that's the same letter. Okay. So do I want to put dead in the room here? Probably not. That would be fucking weird. So let's not do it again, okay? But let's go here. Alright, we have a spare room, which we had before, which is a good, I think. Storeroom, bad idea. Utility closet. Could be a good, could be a bad idea. I think it's bad idea. Let's go with spare room. Let's play safe, okay? We have a window here that shows somewhere, and no window here. So spare room obviously should be like that because there's a window. Yeah. I think I did good. Can you stop disconnecting, you piece of shit? Fucking Mac boards. Whatever does that. Alright. Room, another room. It's the end of the rooming, I think. There's no other room. Okay, so it could be dead in room, but we have to look on windows. I think pantry is something I should do. What I did last time. I'd go pantry. If pantry's what I should do, then why did I go wrong last time? Okay, we see there's a window. There's orange. There's money. Instruction to somebody who should have buy me more stuff, but didn't. Fuck you. Okay. And now, this is I think where I did the mistake last time. Should I go there though? What is that message over there? Let's just explore the rank one first. All right. It can be parlor. Could be den. What the fuck? Corridor, parlor, den. I want to go with corridor. I don't want to go with parlor, and I'm not sure about den. I don't see any stuff in the den. They should have made a. I'll go with corridor. Nice windows here. Not windows here. I did it. Jackpot, bitch. Since there are windows here and not windows over here. Okay, this is an end room. So this room should have a. What does make sense in this room is a nuke. I think. Yeah, nuke makes sense and storeroom. Storeroom and nuke make sense. Guest room, not really. Do I want to kill this place? Just so I can play a deaded room? No, then we have a double deaded room. I'll go with nuke. Nuke and no windows, so no barricaded windows. That's cool. Very cool. We got a key in here, and that's pretty much all that we got in here. Does this say anything work? Yeah, just so I should know my stuff. I know it's something, but I pretty much remember it because this game is awesome. Okay, do I go here? I'm kind of scared of going there. I want to go to pantry. Oh, pantry. Pantry, oh, pantry. And going to rank 2, officially. We have no gem. And that's a problem. Either make it a storeroom or a drawing room. I want to kind of make it storeroom, but I also don't. But it has a gem. I don't want to make a bedroom. I'm gonna make it a storeroom. Made a storeroom. And I think I collected everything. Okay. Now, I think I should go here and have a room with parallel observatory laboratory. That's so bad. Oh my god. But I will go with parallel. Parallel. No, I messed up. I messed up. Can I call it a day? It's kind of started with day. I messed up. I messed up. I know the game, Granny. The blue box contains the gems. This box is the black box. Liar. This box is the white box. Liar. which means the blue box contains the gem. Imagine there would be keys. Alright. Chapel and then out of a questions. Bedroom. I guess so. Check. Why can I interact with that? Nothing inside? Alright. Drawing your utility closet. Drawing room makes sense. There are no windows in the drawing rooms? Okay. And we go to the West Wing again, because I like the West Wing. And we're gonna kill it with the close it, because... No, I'm gonna redraw. And there's the same things. God damn it. Let's just put it closer here, okay? I don't know what is whack. Leaving this place. Drawing floor plans. New stuff, remember this, guys. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items in rooms that will allow you to re-draw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Like laboratory, pantry, and guest room? No, like this room. This room allows me to redraw, right? Least would have hurt. Alright. Could go to kitchen. Do we go to kitchen? No, I don't like the kitchen. Alright, calling it a day. Never mind, we can still do it. Let's make it a closet. Or a laboratory. I will make it laboratory because why not? I want to call it a day already. But maybe there's something I can learn this day so I can use the knowledge in the next day. West Wing Hall, but it's in the opposite west. That's not cool. Is that west? Why are there cardboard boxes on it? Why? Where's the west? Can I have a compass, please? Oh, it gives me history of the stuff I did. Okay, this is the west. This should be in the west. But why are they west boxed? What's wrong with this room? Just wrong with this room? Floor picture of floor pans and the planes. Floor planes. Alright. Closet nursery Nursery, there are no windows in nursery? Looks like it. Looks like there are no windows in nursery. Would you put nursery in such a terrible space? I don't think you would. We go to closet. 2 items. Alright, and I have a roller and a key. 2 items. Thank you, closet. Thank you. Courtyard is the one that makes sense to me. Why does it have blocked windows though? I don't know. What is this? Greater chance of finding keys and dead. Okay. But I want shower. I want dead. Another dead end room. Let's make another dead end room. Halfway. No. Observatory could be. Then no. All my gems are gone. Where's this place? Observatory. Alright, I'm a practical learner, whatever it says. Let's just look. What the heck? I have to rotate it? Come on, dude. You're stuck? Oh, I can rotate it to the other side too. God damn it. What do I see? Single star. Gain 1 gold. What if I put it up? This is as much as I can put it. What a scheme. Whatever. Let's leave. Can put it higher. Okay, where do I go? Here or here? Or I continue from this place? Let's continue. Chapel, which would make sense because there are windows on the left. Guest room doesn't really make sense. Commissary. I will go with chapel because it makes the most sense. Because you know there are windows. Yeah. Now continue this way. Security doesn't make sense. Boudoir doesn't make sense. They're just all the plans. Platio makes sense, but requires gem. Dining room has to be on rank what? Rank 8, and I'm on the rank 4, which means it would be rank 5. Okay, I will go with dark room. And I think I know how to fix it because I have a thing that should fix the dark room. somewhere. But I'm gonna run out of steps like that. Oh my god. Okay, let's use this route then. Okay, most sense makes security makes the most sense, but I don't want to watch the. I also don't have that. Okay, let's go to den. We're in a den. I have one gem, thank you, and a chest. And $1 billion in it. Nice. Let's pay our dues to Jesus. Okay. Going to dark room. Do I have a card? I don't think I do. Oh. You know, pussies would go back, but we can't afford it. Let's pay gem. Hope it's something good. All we want is way to the left or to go straight. So this goes bad only if it goes to the right or is dead at room. And if it's dead at room, I can deal with that. I'm okay with that. I went to the right. Oh my god. Oh my god. Metal detects something. What do you detector? Is it a trash can? Is this what you detect? A key on the floor. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Okay, since we are really very, very rich, I could buy shovel, compass. Compass would be cool. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Which means I would supposed to go north more frequently. Alright. Salt shaker. What does salt shaker do? Whenever you eat food and gain extra one. Okay, and we have 7 for shovel or sledgehammer. Not enough for sledgehammer. Okay, let's just get shower. And I should have orange. Why don't I have orange? I took orange. Okay, where do we go? That's the question. With dude without this. Okay. This one is locked, which means I'm screwed. Does that mean calling it 8? No. We have one more way to go in a den. Where is the den? Here's the den. Thank Jesus. With nothing. Okay, let's go. Boudoir is the only one that makes sense and the only one that I can afford, so we go with Boudoir. Boudoir, and then we have a metal detector freaking out in here. Alright. Is this what you want, metal detector? I don't think that's what he wanted. Brush metal detector? What are you talking about, metal detector? Thank you, metal detector. There's money on the floor. Alright, Boudoir goes up. And since I have a compass, it goes north most of the times. So let's go in and hope it's north. And we have a hallway, passageway, and gymnasium. Passageway, too expensive. Hallway could be gymnasium. Hallway. It's hallway. I have only 10 steps. I don't know how to deal with that. Metal detector, do sense something. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Well, you are right, but what I learned from my adventures, you're also wrong because you're not handwritten. Office, but I can't go there. I can only go to workshop. Combine to create new items. Workshop. It is. What are you talking about? 8. 8. You're 8. Sledgehammer. I already have that, but thank you. Do I already have that? Alright. Since I have 2 sledgehammers, I don't. Soul Shaker, what does Soul Shaker do? Let's just see. Soul Shaker plus Sledgehammer. What would it do? I can't. There's no such combination. There's no such combination on anything. Shovel with the compass? Or shovel with the... I'll go shovel with the compass. Dowsing rod. Assemble. What is that? Again? Oh, this is something I always wanted. While drafting, a dowsing rod points towards a room that may contain more items today than usual. Alright, Mr. Rod. I expect great things from you. Okay, can't combine Soul Shaker these days. Anything else? Alright, workshop. Salt Shaker, you pointing towards room? I have 8 steps. I don't really have a choice. Let's go here. Nursery, Great Hall. Or kitchen. I'll go with Great Hall because I'm so close to... Wait, what? Oh no. The Salt Shaker was showing me something. Rumpus! This is where we go. Do you want me to go to security room? Or the Rumpus? What do I need? I need steps. We have all university, all items currently in the house. It doesn't help me. Guest room helps me, but it also doesn't help me because I will have to go back. Let's go to Rumpus. Alzada. So, where's the thing, dude? Insert coin. What is gonna happen? Akinator. Okay.
And, as it was foretold,
Yep.
I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
Nice to meet you. My name is
I suspect
Herbert,
you wish
I
me
think. I don't know.
to look into
I forgot my name, okay?
the image is becoming clear.
Is it clear? The whoop.
I see.
I'm on a beach. Why am I on a beach? Looking
a
at
boy
blueprints.
standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something.
For a room. I'm looking for a room,
Something he
mister.
was told he would not find.
By who? Grandpa believed in me.
I see a black cat tied to a red flag.
What the fuck does that mean,
I
sir?
hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir.
It's
I see
fucking stiff.
a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find.
He's on a beach.
It
Alright, I will know what to
Until
sue
the
if it's not
dawn
true.
of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
But I have 7 more dollars. Bitch. What? Did I reach the... I think I reached the... Yeah, the chamber. I reached the chamber. But it doesn't have a door. Let's look at these pictures. The TV. Jukebox. A bear. Another TV. We need so many TVs in the room. Alright, let's go over here. Is this where we go? I think so. Right? Wait, what did the... I want to go back. But that thing said something. I have 5 more steps. 5 more rooms before I die. What the fuck is this? Don't tell me this is locked too. No, it's not. So... The gist box wants me to go to mailroom. With the delivered package. Gist box. Why did I just... The stick wants me to go to mailroom. But I'm thinking either mailroom or conference room. Since I'm dying, the mailroom would be most... items would be spread through the house. They are placed in this room instead. Always gives me nursing, like if there was something secret hidden. Something secret hidden in the nursery. It's just a nursery, dude. They're gonna be fucking wee wee babies. Wee 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 babies. Oh, do I have keys? There better be keys in a mailroom, dude, okay? I picked the name mailroom for you, but there better be keys. Order placed. What do you mean order placed? I haven't even placed my order. Just coupon book. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravine, the sender, as he no longer is employed with our staff. Utility room, fuse box. Okay. More detailed instruction will be sent by electronic mail to the address client has provided. Press any button about to activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. Okay, but what do I get from that? Oh, I thought you take a note. It's a screenshot of that. Simon B. Jones, Dad. Hey, buddy. How's it going up there in the big house? I think most people would be pretty scared of being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you're happy as a club, perfectly content on the estate with exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in a garage packing the tent. I wanted to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate, but with all the preparations, I'm not sure that I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday. I will forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down, if you know what I mean. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I can't tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked in setting this up for you, and I know from your conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him, so do both of us a favor. Be excited. The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip there will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intention, I'm sure that on a Friday I will end up leaving you with a few of my already used cliche expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator. Dad. P.S. Get some sleep each night and don't spend all your time each day playing Derrick blocks. Is that a secret message? Oh, is that it? You told me there's gonna be a lot of items. There's just fucking mail and shit. I've been scammed by a stick. Never trust a stick, guys. Has a different time as well. Alright, look at this place. And I think that's end of the day since I don't have a key. Unless the hallway down here lets me go somewhere. The hallway? Is it this way? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna die when I step into that hallway. Never mind. It's here. Alright, hallway. Where do we go? Guest room? Guest room 10 steps. That could be an epic save, but also there's no point. There's no point, but whatever. 10 steps. Epic save. I've been here before, though. What is this? Yo, you don't want to explain to me what just I picked? A magnifying glass? Inspect documents of the estate more closely. Oh, what? Can I inspect this shit more closely? Oh, I have to put this on a password. Okay. Wait. Where's the room? Can I mark? I think it's in the commissioning. Workshop, mailbox, greater hall. Yeah, it should be here. Yeah, it's in the commissionery. So I go down to the hallway, then down, then I go to the left. Dark room, chapel, boudoir. Okay. Then I use it on a password thingy. Boudoir. Scary. Oh, in a chapel. Dark room. And display. And there we have a password. And I have magnifying glass, so that's epic. Swan song. Swan song is a password to computer. I think. Terminal password. Yeah, most likely. Swan song. Alright, let's type it down. That's what we know. Swan song. I think that's it for today's episode. Wait, I want Swan song terminal password. Alright. That's it for today's episode. And as I said, wait, I have to die first. Oh, I'm gonna make it. 2 more steps. Pay Jesus. Yeah. I'm gonna make it. And I died.